Hey guys, guess who's back again? Yo, consistency. Right now we're on the rush for 300 subs, so subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment on what I should react to next. If you've got any music that you man dropped, hey, I'll give it a listen to. I'll tell you my honest reviews, give you some tips or whatever, innit? But today, we're looking at 10 prison escapes caught on camera. The question I ask you is, could you survive in prison? And or could you escape? Cause me, hey yo, I'm not bad. I promise you, I ain't holding no one's pocket. If you know, you know. Let's get into this, fam.
You scared the hell out of people and caused a lot of anxiety and fear, and at the end of the day, I can't say I feel good about that.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 prison escapes caught on camera.
At about 9 p.m., prison authorities inside Altiplano lost visual contact with Mr. Guzman.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most audacious, ingenious, and outrageous jailbreaks captured on video. What real-life breakout moment captured your attention?
He had that. He got that pace. Yo, he saw his opportunity.
Jailbreaks captured on video. What real-life breakout moment captured your attention? Let us know in the comments.
Choose your favorite, man.
Number 10. You left the keys in the ignition? For a prison guard, being able to count convicts is an essential skill.
It's getting away.
Oh, we did bad.
When Donald Knisley arrived with his fellow inmates in the prison garage, he noticed that the officers weren't paying close attention. While the others were filing into the building, Knisley ducked behind the van. His luck was running high because nobody noticed he was missing. On top of that, the keys of the transport van were still in the ignition.
First of all, he just blew through that. Second of all, what kind of security guards are these, nigga? Yo! Sorry, prison guards. What are they smoking? What Zaza are they smoking? Can they not count? Yo, if I ever get arrested, give me security guards like, nah, because that's how you get shanked. I take it back.
Bold criminal hit the gas and drove right through the garage door, and eventually into a line of trees. The officers shortly had him safely behind locked doors. It just goes to show that just because you have the keys to the van, it doesn't mean you can actually drive it. Number 9. Houdini in handcuffs. Unless you know some nifty magic tricks, it's generally assumed that handcuffs are difficult to get out of. A Wisconsin woman didn't seem to think they were a problem. Amber Gonzalez was left alone in a holding room, reportedly to arrange for bail on a cell phone. With just a little bit of effort, she was able to wiggle out of the restraints. Then Gonzalez took keys from the door and used them to get to an emergency exit. She was later found at the same hotel from which she was arrested.
She walked through
I thought this would be filled with intelligent convicts. Like, they escaped because they thought of a plan, they were smart and got out. It's filled with some dumbass human. Bro, you just got arrested there. Why would you go back? It's like if you commit a murder, don't go back to this crime scene. Huh? Nah.
yards to a gas station where she met up with a truck driver, and the two went back to the same Waukesha hotel.
The guards claimed they put the cuffs on very tightly. Maybe they just didn't expect a small woman to have tiny hands? Number 8. Perfect timing.
What I'm seeing here is it's a lot of human mistakes. It's not these men being smart and getting away.
It takes some spectacular timing to make it through a heavy door that's about to seal shut. When he arrived at the prison garage, Michael Maldonado decided it was worth the risk. He jumped from the back seat of a police car to the front and out the driver's side door. Then he ducked underneath the garage door just as it was closing. The officers had to reopen the door before they could pursue. In the footage, Maldonado can be seen sprinting across the parking lot.
It took a full freedom. For your freedom, you're putting pace. You're putting Usain Bolt times up, fam.
Whole day for them to track him down. It goes to show that when someone's chasing you, a person can indeed be motivated to run very fast. Number 7. Inside help. Most of the time when you hear about a prison break, you assume that they had a complicated plan. Let's face it though, only someone like Tom Cruise would have someone in place to just open all of the gates for him. Well, for 3 inmates in New Mexico, their escape was just that simple. The footage shows the inmates walking easily through all of the jail's doors and gates.
Come back real soon, will ya?
Don't hold your breath.
It was assumed that someone helped them make this simple escape. The footage, which shows an on-duty female officer looking extremely stressed, pointed to the culprit. She was later arrested as an accomplice in their escape.
Why? How dumb are you? You're meant to act natural. Bro, these police officers should be the ones in prison for stupidity, fam. Act natural. Why are you acting stressed?
The 3 inmates were returned to jail a few days later. Now their outside help was on the inside. Number 6. Guess
I'm yet to see one that escaped and stayed like out of jail. They're all been caught back, so they're not. I don't really count them as greatest or like good prison escapes. Then if you're back in.
we should close that window?
If you see Mr. Estelle, don't take matters into your own hands. He should be considered very, very dangerous.
It can be so irritating when there's nobody manning a reception desk and all you see is an empty window. What would be frustrating for an average person was the perfect opportunity for an inmate in Arkansas. Derek Estelle was having a telephone conversation in a visitation room. One of his fellow inmates made inquiries of the guards. They left the room to figure things out. With the area left unsupervised, Estelle dove through the reception window to make his escape. His girlfriend was waiting outside in a car, and his escape was complete. They were both eventually apprehended, and Estelle had an extra 40 years added to his sentence. Maybe
40? Just do
not
life.
such a fortunate opportunity after all. Number 5.
40's a
If at
stretch.
first you don't succeed,
Try
escaping
again.
prison by helicopter is a fairly impressive feat. How about doing it twice? Vasilis Palakostas was known as the Greek Robin Hood because he gave money he stole to those who didn't have as much. It was quite a media sensation in 2006 when he escaped his 25-year prison sentence. 2 of his friends rented a tourist helicopter and made the pilot land in the prison yard. A year after he was returned to prison in 2008, Palakostas escaped again in almost the exact same way.
Did they not think, let's do something to stop him from anyone being able to do that? Because he's the GOAT! He did it again. He should have got caught. He got caught again, like, man.
This time, they climbed a rope ladder to the helicopter to escape.
Look at all of them guys sitting.
His accomplice, Alket Rezai, was captured and is serving out his prison time. Palakostas is still free and has since been dubbed the Uncatchable. Number 4,
Rate that, he's still
freedom
free.
or
His
fame?
His boy's gone though, that's a bit peak. But hey, question is, are you willing to go to prison for your man them? For your man Daisy?
This is our casa right now for the moment. This is our crib.
Most prisoners would prefer there be no evidence of their escape. Not these 3 inmates from California, however. They filmed their entire breakout on a contraband cell phone. The video shows them crawling in.
Literally the meaning of dying for social media. Literally the meaning for dying for social media. I was trying to bet this on TikTok somewhere. Nah.
To a vent. They climbed through plumbing
Dying for
tunnels to the
social media is
rooftop. Although their
crazy.
method of getting to the ground wasn't filmed, they later claimed to use a rope. They kidnapped a cab driver who drove them to where they had a van set up with supplies.
We were so grateful he decided to help us. This man is truly a hero.
The 3 escapees were picked up by the police while chilling in their mobile hideout. They turned the footage into an edited video with music and voiceovers bragging about their deeds. Was having their selfie video online worth the extra time in jail? Number 3, food goes in.
Run that back. You can't give him extra. You don't get extra time in prison for having contraband. I don't think. I thought you'd get it taken off you. So why are they getting extra time just because they record it? To be fair, it's because it made them police officers look like dickheads, fam. Because how you letting man escape again?
Prisoner goes out. When you think of a prisoner locked up alone in a prison cell, you can't help but also picture the food door. That open space in the door is narrow so that food can go in, but prisoners can't get out. Well, one particularly agile prisoner in Russia wasn't about to let that stop him. The prison footage clearly shows him squeezing his body through the tiny food hatch. He gets stuck for a moment, but manages to wiggle his way out. All that's left to do was put on his clothes and calmly exit. It's an astounding feat, but it took a couple minutes. Why didn't anyone see it on camera? What were the prison guards doing?
So he just gets away with it. Is that how it works?
Number 2. Spared no expense.
Y yo que estuve adentro del penal, te puedo decir que no es un penal del cual puedas huir.
Worried that he would be extradited to the U.S., Joaquin El Chapo Guzman decided to leave his prison cell behind. His family and friends built a mile-long tunnel that connected to the shower of Guzman's cell. The prison footage shows him putting on his shoes.
That's why you need family. Like Don Tenero says, we family. Everyone that subscribes, we family. I will dig you out of prison. I will dig you out of prison. That's why you need to have real G's
and
around
then
you.
disappearing behind the low
lazy
shower
bones,
wall.
You're telling me, ask yourself, would your current friends build a mile-long tunnel for you? Not only would they, could they? Do they have the cardio to do that? The strength?
Evidence suggests that he then used a motorcycle on rails to travel to the end of the well-lit tunnel. It's hard to imagine that the construction of a well-equipped escape route would have gone unnoticed. Was it a true breakout? Or was it a well-orchestrated drama to hide the involvement of the prison security? We may never know.
It's either the prison security is daft as hell or it's paid off. I feel like, I don't know.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into settings and switch on. It was unexpected. Why plan an escape that only lets out one prisoner when you can create ultimate chaos and release many more?
Maybe one day we'll find out.
Oh, you better hope that day never comes.
After Paul Walker dipped. Oh, rest in peace. I've watched that one after that. That's it.
Nobody knows who planned this tumultuous escape, but it was simple and effective. In 1995, a bulldozer slammed into the wall of a Danish prison.
Emotion.
A TV crew showed up just in time to film between 12 and 13 prisoners running away in a cloud of dust and debris. The police detained one of the cameramen because the timing of their arrival seemed suspicious. Only 3 of the escapees were ever caught. It's also unclear if anyone was driving the bulldozer when it slammed into the wall. It could have been a machine uprising, but more likely the driver escaped in the chaos. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo.
Big up. Big up. Big up. I respect that. You didn't get caught. I'm escaping. Bro, if I escape, God forbid you escape and get caught. The time you're getting put on. Chai. Hey man, them hope you like, subscribe, like the video, drop a comment on what I should react to next. And I'll see you, man, when I see you, man. Peace.